as you know, at the end of the last hearing, we had closed the public comment, and we've been approached by Attorney Ryan on behalf of the No LNG and PVD to address two discrete matters. If he would come up right now, we will hear him on those two discrete matters, and he'll be the only additional comment that we'll hear tonight.
I presume you're referring, Madam Chair, to the NOAA guidelines that Grover referred to as item number 1.
As I understand it, there was an APRA request, and then you also wanted to address a conflict issue.
Right. So in the APRA request, my client requested all the communication between NOAA and the CRMC relating to the structure and the process of this hearing. The response was that it was exempt under state public records laws, and that's where we stand now. We resubmitted the demand today with a copy to the AG's office, to the Open Meetings Department, and obviously we haven't heard back from the AG's office. But the key is what NOAA told the council in writing vis-a-vis the process and the vote. And that's item number 1. Item number 2, I'm new to this one, but there were documents and requests filed against the chair asking you to recuse yourself in this matter, and I have not seen them all. It was alleging a conflict between the Chamber of Commerce in Northern Rhode Island and yourself, and the Chamber of Commerce as a statewide group, and that you would have a conflict making a decision since the Chamber spoke in favor of the application.
So I can address your second point, and then I'm going to have Mr. DeSisto address your first point. But with respect to the second point, I have reviewed and considered those documents, I think, to which you referred, one being a letter to Governor Raimondo, and the other being a letter to the Rhode Island Ethics Commission. There are a number of false statements in those letters, and with respect to the statements that are not false, they don't rise to a level of a conflict of interest. I'm prepared to move forward with a vote, and I can render a fair and impartial decision. So I wanted to respond to that on the record. And with respect to the Rhode Island Ethics Commission request, I intend to defend myself and clear my name. With respect to your first point, I will defer to Mr. DeSisto.
Paul, I did not write to you, but I did communicate with the two people that requested these documents. And under 38-2-2 subsection K, what was requested is not considered a public document under APRA. If you've already contacted the Attorney General's Department, I know they'll get a hold of me, and I'll explain what the reasoning was for that document. If they want to see it, I'll have them take a look in camera.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ryan.